We like old adverts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of We Like Old Adverts. I'm joined as usual by Jim and Joe, and today we've had a lovely request of one of you guys, a fella called Paul Mamphilly. So let's play his VT and see what advert he's chosen.
Hello, we love old adverts. My name's Paul, and I'm a huge fan of your YouTube channel. I love watching old adverts, just like you guys, and I would like to recommend the one that kind of pops into my mind, the Judderman, the Metz Judderman. That advert kind of scared me as a little child, or maybe little child / teenager. It was just really creepy, really old school. I know you guys must have seen it or must have heard of it, and I'm pretty sure those who are watching this channel does remember that advert in the recesses of their minds. So if you can review it, that would be great. Speak to you later. Bye.
Beware the Judderman, my dear, when the moon is fat. Sharp of tongue and spindle-limbed he is, and cunning. With sweetened talk of schnapps and Metz and the deliciousness of judders. But schnapps though sweet as teeth, my love, and sharpened ones at that. Beware the Judderman, my dear, when the moon is fat. Judder beter Metz och schnapps.
Ooh,
it's a curio, that, isn't it?
October. Yeah.
Quite a lot of effort for a drink that no one's ever heard of, isn't it?
Yeah, I do remember Metz. I remember its thing was that it was cold. It's like so it's kept in a fridge.
How cold?
That it?
Is it an ice pop? Or is it just a cold drink?
It was, from what I remember, it was a bit like Smirnoff Ice. It was one of those things that was like a kid's alcoholic drink almost.
Yeah.
It tasted like a soft drink, but just with a little bit of a kick to it.
Well, not this one, because it's in some German expressionism nightmare.
Exactly. And they've kind of tried to make the voiceover sound a bit like Bjork, I think.
Yeah.
Which sort of adds to the kind of very strange... it's weird. I don't know if that was the 90s or maybe a little bit later, but it's got that vibe to it, isn't it? It's great though. And you're right. Like they really have gone to an effort to like sculpt a world out of that just to sell you something that's not even very good.
Something TFI Friday about it. I can imagine it being an advert for that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the woodsman's been stalked by the Judderman that they've just made up, who catches him and gives him booze. That's not scary. That's just my uncle's house.
Cool.
Uncle Judder.
Uncle Judder, yeah. He's in prison now.
I think it's quite an admirable thing, though, to try and invent a new kind of fairy tale figure, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it works with the Babadook. I'm not saying the Judderman is up there with the Babadook.
They are big words, Campbell. Wow, yeah. I mean, the writing's not very good, though. The deliciousness of judders. Is that the best your writing team could come up with? You're meant to be conjuring, like, the haunted woods of Transylvania after a silent snowfall. The best you've got's the deliciousness of judders.
I don't really want to judder.
I don't want to judder. I want to get pissed.
You know, a puppet on a string. Has there ever been a puppet on a string that's not creepy as the worst creepy thing?
There was when I first moved to London. There was a busker. It's not there anymore. I think he might be some kind of peripatetic guy that goes around all the cities in Europe. But he had a marionette puppet of John Lennon playing a guitar.
Ugh.
He didn't move very much. So he just had, and he wasn't playing like the big hits. He wasn't playing, Help or Imagine or anything. Playing like Real Love, that last thing they all did well after he died. And I heard an American tourist saying, that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was
Yeah.
so odd. And the guy didn't move. He just, have you heard of the Judderman? It's very, very weird. Yeah, you're right. It's because it's the very embodiment of the uncanny valley, isn't it? Not quite human, almost a corpse. Terrifying. Yeah.
I remember being at the Edinburgh Festival and seeing a guy who had a marionette of I think it was a kangaroo, and there was this dog going absolutely spare at it. It was brilliant. It was better than a lot of the shows I saw that year. It was this dog did not like this thing, and it wanted this thing to know that. I quite like the advert. It is obviously flawed in that, there are a lot of bits of it that don't really make any sense. But I don't know, you do just get immediately sucked into the world of it, which is quite rare with an ad.
Well, I mentioned German expressionism. They're like kind of Nosferatu and Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and stuff. It's got that very kind of long shadows and sepia and black and things like that. So it's drawing from a very rich, deep well, indeed. Yeah. But it's a very pre-Brexit advert, this. You don't see many adverts like this anymore.
No.
Coming over here, haunting our lumberjacks.
Yeah.
We're happy with our blue wicked, thank you very much.
In a crowded marketplace, I suppose you just got to be memorable, right? And they certainly did that.
Yeah. So. And it worked.
Well, as someone who doesn't know about it, if I went to a pub now and Metz was on tap, you don't have it on tap in a fridge.
Blue wicked on tap. Have a pint of blue, is it, mate?
I'd be quite inclined to try it just because of that advert. I go, yeah, I'll give that a run.
Sipping the.
Yeah.
Is this blue wicked off, John? It's end at barrel, mate. Let me get you another one.
I think they just blew their budget on marketing.
Yeah, probably. Still though, here's to Metz and all who sail in her.
Right, moving on to our second advert, and this is one that Jim's brought to the table. It's a very strange one. Let's watch it.
I fucking love it. Those are always so good.
You can do something about burglary. Thieves will think twice if you have proper locks. They're not expensive. They're easy to fit. You can prevent crime. Don't let them get away with it.
So it's just an advert for the idea of locking your house.
Buying locks, but it didn't give you any information on how to find them. It has the sanctimoniousness to say they're not expensive. How much are they then?
Yeah.
There's just no information at all. Who's that from? It's terrifying.
No idea. It's got that that bit at the start where it's like there are ways to stop burglars getting into your house. It's like closing the door.
Yeah, that'd help. That'd be a start.
Or tackling the problem from the roots, like the socioeconomic problems. You know.
Is this from that generation of people who said, well, back in our day, we didn't even used to lock the front door because you could trust everyone. So, well, look where
the magpies.
Yeah. Like magpies got into your house and nicked your stuff. So.
I think that's a scarier ad than the previous one.
Yeah.
Terrifying. That voice, there's something, and you see the birds all fly into that kind of cul-de-sac that looks like a house that's given away in a competition in the Sunday Express. It's that kind of leafy.
Oh, it's meant to scare Middle England, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it does. It scares me.
They're coming from outside. Take your things. Why do they turn into a cartoon when they fly off into the sky? Or why is it?
And then words.
Yeah, because how much can a magpie carry? Even 4 magpies together, I don't think could lift very much.
I don't know. Maybe if they got a sheet and put loads of things on the sheet.
You think that a magpie's got the flying force to lift up a TV, even on a sheet, Jim? You're mad. You're mad, man.
They're never getting a TV, but I think they could gradually take all of the lighter items out of your house, one sheet at a time. I mean,
they can have the lighter items. I don't need them. Like what? Rusks and rice crackers and stuff like that.
Tenors. All the tenors lying about.
Tenors. You need to start locking your house, Conal. And you need to start closing that front door.
You're about to be a dad. Conal, do not let them get away with it.
Yeah, don't. So weird. Such a weird idea.
It is a weird idea.
Because who is it from? That will have cost them money to put that on the television. But who's paying for it?
All the locksmiths grouped together and went, should we get an advert?
I'm thinking of going into the shoe repair industry. No, keep on doing locks, mate. Why can't we do both?
Were the government so contemptuous of the people that they thought, these idiots probably don't lock their doors. Some of them don't even shut them. Let's make sure these absolute morons, these pigs, these worms know how to close their front doors and lock them.
And we use magpies to hawk it as well. Yeah. Everyone likes a magpie.
Yeah, we use magpies because we can't use foreigners.
Right, and finally, one of my suggestions, and you'll see why it's one of my suggestions, because it's mental. Yeah?
My heart goes out to the delicious Micronoodles, who like to leave that water, he cooked it in 3 minutes. So English.
What? And if you don't want Micronoodles after that, you must be
mad
an evil person.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I want some. They're great.
So much going on. Why is that kid like a marshmallow?
It's like an audition, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like they've just got all the local characters together. You wear this, you do that. It's off the, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
This is the worst advert we've ever done.
I love it. I loved it. Like, why was the man, like, we could see him from his ankles up, yet the boy was up to his chest, like, framed so badly. I loved it.
Yeah, exactly. That's quite funny, actually, because it is really badly made in every aspect of it. And I really respect that, the complete disregard for actually trying to make something good and just the barefaced nonsense of it.
They've clearly gone, well, we could sit and waste a load of time trying to get something good that'll never come. So why don't we just do something quick? Like, just get some lads in, let them do whatever they want to do. It'll be fine, and it will be fine.
It smacks of a TV exec's son, that one.
Yeah.
TV exec's son being given a bit of money, spent it all on cocaine, and now he's coming down and has to get something to his dad.
Oh, do you remember that bloke with little dragon puppet? Yeah, can we get him? Do you reckon we could get him?
It's amazing.
I've already made a promise to this lad in a dumpling outfit. I like at the top it says Micronoodles is a trademark of Knorr. It's like, I think you'll be all right, lads. Yeah, don't worry. Just stand down and stand by. You'll be fine.
It looks great. I think it's one of the most magical adverts known to man. How long is it? Like 5-10 seconds long?
Yeah, something like that.
Perfect.
I like that it has to be subtitled as well.
Yeah.
Because what he's saying is so just incomprehensible.
And then he's saying it so quickly. It's brilliant.
And it's not in time with the words at the bottom either.
Yeah.
It's out of sync. Yeah. Have we done 3 products that aren't on the market anymore? 2 that aren't on the market anymore, and 1 that we don't know what it is.
For an idea.
This will do well, SEO lads.
They still sell locks. Locks will be a big hit on the SEO front, I'd have thought.
I live I live near a place called Barry's Locks. Very simple. Barry sells locks.
Yeah.
So if you need locks, go to Barry's Locks in N1. We might as well make that advert for something.
Yeah, nice.
Right, okay. Well, that brings us to a lovely end to this wonderful episode, I think. Or at least, I think it. So, and I'm in charge, so whatever. If you liked it, please leave a comment and let us know what you thought. And thumbs down it as well if you want. We're not that bothered, And send us emails if you like. welikeoldadverts@gmail.com. And see you on the next one. Bye.